warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Alsamaya Putri. I'm from the Sociology Study Program. In this video, I will present a material entitled The Problem of Economic Inequality Causing Criminality in Urban Areas. This presentation discusses how economic inequality contributes to criminal behavior in urban areas. In big cities, the gap between the rich and the poor creates social pressure and unequal access to opportunities. This condition increases the risk of crime, especially in densely populated urban environments. 1. Big cities display stark contrast between wealth and poverty. In urban areas, luxury buildings often stand close to poor neighborhoods. This visible gap creates social jealousy, stress, and a sense of injustice that can trigger criminal behavior. 2. Indonesian Gini Index 2020 0385 indication notable inequality. The Gini Index of 0385 shows the income distribution in Indonesia is unequal, meaning economic benefits are not evenly shared among the population. 3. Inequality passes people toward crime due to low returns from honest work. Ehrlich argues that when legal jobs provide low income, some individuals choose illegal activities because the same more profitable. 4. Economic hardship. Pandemic, inflation, layoffs increase crime rates. Economic crisis reduce job opportunities and increase living costs, forcing vulnerable groups to commit crimes to survive. 5. BPS 2023 crime increased 33% year-to-year. Theft, fraud, assault dominant. This data shows a significant rise in criminal cases, with theft and fraud becoming the most common forms of crime in urban areas. 6. Weak law enforcement worsens the situation. When law enforcement is weak, criminals feel less fear of punishment, allowing crime to increase more rapidly. Next, death as a result of urban social inequality. Social inequality plays a major role in increasing death cases, particularly in low-income communities. Data from the Indonesian National Police show a significant rise in crime cases, with death being the most common. Poor living conditions, unemployment, and limited public facilities create an environment that encourages death. Therefore, theft should be seen as a result of structural inequality, not merely individual behavior. Next, inequality and violence in urban areas. 1. Economic inequality creates social envy and triggers conflicts within communities. Large economic gaps create feelings of jealousy and frustration, which can easily lead to conflicts among community members. 2. Marginalized groups lacking access to jobs, education, and public service are more prone to aggressive behavior. Limited access to basic opportunities increases stress and anger, making marginalized groups more vulnerable to aggressive action. 3. Poor urban areas have weak social control, causing small disputes to escalate in physical violence. Weak social institutions and community supervision allow minor conflicts to grow into serious violence incidents. 4. Violence reflects deep structural injustice and widespread social tension. Urban violence is often a symptom of term inequality and unresolved social problems. Within households, unequal economic power increases stress and the risk of domestic violence. Economic dependence within families can create power imbalance that increase stress and domestic abuse. BPS 2023 recorded. This data shows that domestic violence remains a serious issue with real social consequences, including family breakdown. 7. Financial dependence, especially among women, traps victims in cycle of abuse. Victims who rely financially on their partners often find it difficult to leave abusive relationships. 8. Domestic violence is not only individual behavior but also a result of unique social structures. Domestic violence should be seen as a structural issue influenced by economic and social inequality. Next, fraud driven by economic pressure. 1. Inequality pushes some individuals toward fraud as a shortcut. When legal opportunities are limited, fraud appears to be a faster way to achieve financial goals. 2. Economic motives increase crimes like online scam and fake investments. Financial pressure encourages people to commit fraud, especially through digital platforms. 3. Competitive urban life pressure individuals to achieve status symbols. Urban competition creates pressure to appear successful, sometimes leading people to illegal action. 4. Poor communities are more vulnerable to being fraud victims. Lack of financial literacy and economic insecurity make poor communities easier targets for fraud. 5. Fraud reflects social vulnerability and unequal economic access. Fraud is both a crime and a sign of unequal access to economic research. Next, crime attributed to moral weakness. 1. Some argue crime results from weak morals, not inequality. This perspective believes crime is caused by moral failure rather than social conditions. 2. Individuals lacking self-control may choose harmful action. Crime is seen as a personal choice made by individuals who fail to control their behavior. 3. Moral education, religion, and family guidance seen as key solution. This view emphasizes strengthening moral values through education, religion, and family roles. 4. This view emphasizes personal responsibility over structural factor. It focuses more on individual responsibility and downplays the role of social inequality. Crime caused by weak law enforcement. Crime tends to increase when law enforcement is ineffective, slow legal process, weak punishments, and limited police patrol reduce to fear of consequence, allowing criminal activities to grow. When offenders believe they are unlikely to be caught or punished, crime becomes more frequent. Poor security infrastructure, such as inadequate surveillance system and limited public facilities, also give criminals more confidence to act. In this context, crime is not only related to economic inequality, but also to the lack of formal social control. Weak law enforcement fails to regulate behavior and maintain order, creating an environment where crime can easily flourish. Overall conclusion. In conclusion, urban crimes such as theft, violence, and fraud are strongly related to social inequality. Unequal access to economic research, education, and employment creates pressure and increases both the motivation and opportunity to commit crimes. However, inequality is not the only factor influencing crime. Moral weakness and poor law enforcement also play significant roles in shaping criminal behavior. Therefore, crime prevention must address both security measures and structural inequality. strengthening law enforcement, improving social justice, and promote self-control, more education and religious values are essential to support social stability and reduce crime in urban areas. That's all my presentation. Sorry if I have a lot of mistakes because I'm still learning. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye everyone.